Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comics, video games, and anything else geeky. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today, we're going to talk about Psylocke #1 from this year or 2024, whenever it started. Probably 2024.
I think it was the November release of 2024.
Good
Very
month.
cool.
Thank you. Thanksgiving and Psylocke. Good month.
So a recent entry into Marvel Unlimited. That's always a bonus. Easy for us to read it that way, so we don't have to pass around the comic. Yeah, look forward to chatting about this. But before we do that,
Geeky Weeks.
who's going to kick off Geeky Weeks?
I'll start.
All right.
Go for it.
I've been playing the usual games. Overwatch, Fortnite. And then...
Are you still Diamond?
No, I'm one now.
You demoted?
Yeah,
Oh no!
that's okay. But, those are good. And then I'm watching a documentary on Disney Plus. It's called Devil in the Family. It's about a family vlogging channel that I used to watch when I was younger.
Which ones?
8 Passengers.
Okay.
It's about the mom who went to jail.
Oof.
And it's on Disney?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Disney and Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It's
That makes more sense.
it's a tough watch.
I bet.
It's weird seeing, like, I watched their vlogs every day, like, growing up. And
Is that the one with the kid who, like, died unexpectedly?
no, that was a different one.
Okay.
This is about a kid whose mom took his bed away for 7 months.
What?
And a few other things.
Okay.
I mean, 3 months I can understand, but 7, that's a little rough.
It was his whole bedroom. He slept on a beanbag for 7 months.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And then the little youngest 6-year-old girl forgot to pack her lunch one day because apparently it's the 6-year-old jobs to pack her lunch. But teacher called and mom's like, well, that's her lesson. She doesn't get to eat.
Oh my gosh.
So, and she vlogged all of that. Like, those were in vlogs.
That's crazy.
And it took, 8 years for someone to finally be like, let's look into this. And now there's a documentary about it, and the 2 of the kids and the father were interviewed in it.
Wow.
Crazy.
So that's
Okay.
all for me.
Cool. I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Last week I talked about starting the White Lotus on Max, and I'm caught up now.
Oh, no. That was like 3 seasons, right?
Well, each season is like 6 or 7 episodes.
Okay.
So, but that is 14 hours of TV that I watched. But now I'm on season 3, and I really like the show because they brought back a character from season 1, and like the concept is like each season is a different resort. Like, it's the same company but in a different location. So like Hawaii and then Italy, and now they're in Thailand. But they brought one of the staff from the first season to the 3rd season. And there's probably a lot of stuff that's going to go down. But this season also has Walter Goggins. That's his name?
Yeah.
From Fallout. And also Lisa from Blackpink, which is really cool. She's a K-pop star, but she's Thai, so it's really cool that they got her in it. And it's her first acting job, and she's really good so far. So I'm excited to see what else she's going to do with acting. It's crazy. She just released a solo album too. Like, I don't know what they're on over there, but they're staying busy in Asia. I also started watching The Pit on Max, and that's a doctor show.
Yeah.
It's got like the guy from ER. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. Yeah.
And he's the main character. And it's a cool concept. Like, each episode is an hour of the same day. So, like, episode 1 is, like, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., and episode 2 is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So they're, like, kind of showing things in real time, as, like, real time as they can make it entertaining and still have it on TV, you know? So, I don't know, it probably a little bit more accurate than something like a Grey's Anatomy would be, but it's pretty cool so far. I got a lot of stuff going on. And besides that, I've been playing my normal games. I started reading the Percy Jackson Wrath of the Triple Goddess.
Ooh, is that new?
Yeah, it's the second one in his, like, senior year series, which is, like, the newest, most current series, I guess.
He's only a senior?
Yeah.
How many books have there been?
He's got to get 3 college recommendations from, like, doing quests for gods,
What
so that he
college is
can get
going
into
to?
New Rome University.
Dang it, gotta go
Annabeth's
get my,
already in. He's
gotta
got to
get
go
my
to school
god
with Annabeth.
recommendations.
Yeah.
Let me go talk to my gods real quick.
And this one, it's funny, he's pet sitting for Hecate. So the witchy goddess is like, here's my big dog and my little, like, polecat, which is kind of like a weasel. And she's like, here you go, watch these for a week. I'll be back on Halloween, bye. What could go wrong? There's an entire book, I don't know. And then I also organized all my comic books more. Because I accumulated more, and I actually read some of them this time. Usually I just buy them and then put them in bags, but this time I actually read them because I wanted to tape them shut. I don't want to tape them before I read them, so it's like, I gotta tape them, but I want to read them first. So I read some Cloak and Dagger because I don't want to be a poser in Marvel Rivals anymore. Done.
Cool. Well, I talked about last week about playing Avowed.
Yeah.
So I played a little bit more of that. I tried it on the Steam Deck. It doesn't perform quite as well on the Steam Deck. It's not near as pretty. But I played a little bit. I figured I'd just do some, like, explore around the town type stuff, not go off into battle. So that's what I did. I explored around town, and what I've found is that there's some elements of almost like a Metroid in there, like a Metroidvania,
Oh, interesting.
where not so much like shooting doors open with laser beams or anything, but finding things that you can't get to, but they're like right there, and then you figure, oh, there's a spell that you need that you don't have yet. So that's
Bringing
kind
me
of,
back to my Metroid days when I didn't get very far in the game.
Yeah, that's
Because
kind
I
of,
didn't go through one particular door.
That's not real common in RPGs, because usually once you do everything in that town, you're off to another town, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine maybe I'll either be around this town for long enough to get those skills, or maybe something will bring us back to that town. I don't know. But it's still pretty, and it's still fun. I went and saw a movie. I saw The Monkey.
Oh.
What's that?
Horror movie?
That's based on a Stephen King short story.
Oh.
It's a horror movie starring Theo James, who I think was in the...
He was in White Lotus season 2.
Yeah. Was he...
And also Divergent.
Was he British in that?
No, he was actually American.
Okay. He's got an awesome
it's so
voice.
funny.
Like his
Because
American
everything
voice.
I've seen him in, he has an American accent. I know he's British in real life.
Yeah, I don't know if the act of doing an American accent makes it so awesome, but I think he's done some voice acting also. But his voice is I like it. But yeah, it was a good movie. It's a horror with gore, but it's comedic gore, and that's my kind of gore.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Like people exploding more than they should, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I will probably go back and see it again. It was that good.
Take me with you.
I can't get
Take me with you.
Mom to go with me, but maybe, yeah. You guys are certainly invited. What else? I started watching Dragon Prince. I asked you guys if you've ever seen that.
Nope.
Based on a recommendation from
A child?
sort of one of the people on Love on the Spectrum.
Oh.
Because
Oh, wait, speaking of reality TV, I forgot something.
well, let me finish my thought because I'll lose it. don't interrupt mid thought. You can interrupt after thought.
Okay.
So one of the people on that show had tried to describe the show, and the way he described it made it to where I needed to watch it, and I wish I could quote it, but he said something like, if Lord of the Rings and Star Wars had a baby, and then The Hobbit and the House of the Dragon had a baby, and then those two babies grew up and mysteriously had a baby, that would be this show. But
No mention of Avatar?
Well, no, it was
Atla?
Avatar. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely got the wrong 4 things, but it was definitely
Yeah.
Avatar. It was Lord of the Rings. It was the not House of the Dragon, but the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, it was those type of things. And as soon as he said that, your mom looked over at me and was like, "Sounds like something you should watch." So I did, and it definitely has. I mean, the intro to it talks about the 5 different magics come from the sky and the earth and the sea, and I'm like, okay, there's the Avatar part. But there's 2 sides of, you don't know who's good or bad. It's just there was some war and there's 2 sides, and they're both upset with each other for generations, and nobody knows why, and it's up to the kids to figure out. That's the other one, How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
That was one of the 4 things that had the babies.
They should just replace the bio of the show with that quote. Maybe
Yeah,
more people will
definitely.
watch.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, I watched, I think, the first 3 episodes, and it's a good little story.
Yeah, that's one that I've seen in passing, but it's probably like a couple seasons in, didn't have any idea what was happening.
I think there's been 7 seasons, so I don't know if
Yeah.
I'll get through them all, but I'll definitely see where it's going at least.
The kids at my old job loved shows like that and Ninjago. Oh my gosh, I watched so much Ninjago with those kids.
Yeah, there's a girl elf ninja type thing, and she runs with her arms behind her.
Naruto running?
Yeah.
So I didn't know if that was trademarked at all. But it is
Popularized by...
It is a Netflix show, so maybe they got special permissions or something.
I don't know.
Naruto, was that Nickelodeon?
It's on Netflix, but it's not American.
Oh, okay. Well, none of it's American. I mean, the stuff that they make for America isn't good anyways.
Can I interrupt now?
Go for it.
So I watched this really awesome reality TV show called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my god, that comes on after Bachelor every Monday.
Okay, so we started watching it after Bachelor, that first season, that first night of Bachelor, and oh my god, I was invested. Like, I had heard about the show when it first came out because it's been out for a couple months now, but man, it's good. There's so much drama. I don't usually watch reality TV where it's like not a competition. Like, I usually watch stuff like Big Brother and like, I don't know, like artists and cooking type shows where like there's a point and it's like, but there's no point. They just like are a bunch of Mormon ladies and they like hate each other but are best friends. So really good. Would recommend.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's it for Geeky Week. So let's get into the main topic, which is Psylocke #1 from 2024.
So I mostly read girly pop comics. That's what I asked Dad. I said, does Marvel Unlimited have any of the girly pop comics yet? Because I subscribe to them at our comic book shop. Like the new Rogue and Magic. And basically, I was influenced by Marvel Rivals to start reading comic books. And they just coincidentally started releasing these girly pop comics right after they released Marvel Rivals. So, you know, I think they know what they're doing.
Unintentionally.
I think it was intentional. So I had issues 2 and 3 but then had to go online and buy issue 1 because that's what happens when you miss out by like a month. So that's why I wanted to read this one and share it with you guys.
Nice.
And also, Psylocke is one of my favorites on Marvel Rivals and is my Discord theme right now. So we got a Psylocke solo comic
Yeah.
where she's like basically kicked out of the X-Men because she needs a break.
Yeah.
Cyclops is like, go take a vacation, girl. Like, you do too much.
Can't do it all.
Yeah. And now she's kind of got an identity crisis. Like, all I do is kill and fight. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just, like, chill in Alaska? Why is it always Alaska?
I don't know why they're in Alaska. At some base there. Not sure.
Like, Wolverine always goes to Alaska. They always, like, have their identity crisis and move to Alaska. It's remote, I guess. So she's cool. For those who don't know, her name is Quanon.
Canon. It's pronounced Canon.
Oh, it's pronounced Canon?
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Why is it written like that?
Well, it's a
language?
Japanese word, but the Japanese pronounce it Canon.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. Because I was really confused while reading this. Her name is Canon, and she was raised, kind of taken by the Hand, which is a Japanese organization that trains you up to be a fighter. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you've heard about them in Daredevil. Did you watch the Daredevil show?
No. But I feel like I have heard of them other times in the comics. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's just like every organization is called the Hand. Like, wasn't it like in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Didn't they have like a hand?
The Foot Clan.
Oh. Same
Close.
thing.
Which I think was a
Play on the
play
hand.
on the hand, and I think the hand was a play on something else, maybe the fist or something like that.
That's so funny. There's also the Black Hand in real life, and
Yeah, I was about to
that's
say.
who killed Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Probably different. This probably wasn't based on that.
They're not
Because those were Europeans.
training mutant assassins.
No, they were killing the Archduke. Kind of accidentally. It's a whole big thing. I know too much about that. So she's kind of hanging out with this guy, Grey Claw? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Grey
hanging
Crow.
out is a
Grey
word for
Crow.
it.
Yeah, John Greycrow.
She's hanging out with him. Who's not the other Native American guy that hangs out with Storm in the TV show.
Yeah, he's got similar skills and
'Cause
abilities
I thought
as
he was
Bishop.
also like an amputee.
You mean Bishop?
No, the
Or-
guy who in X-Men 97 or whatever.
yeah.
She hangs out with him and he gets her back her powers.
Yeah, this guy's like a cross between him and Bishop because he's got the ability to like manipulate machines.
Oh.
And he's got a mutant healing ability, so he's really old. But he doesn't look really old. He fought in World War II. He's looking pretty good.
Does Psylocke ever have a relationship with Wolverine? Because if so, she's got a type. Anyways, she's just kind of having an identity crisis, and then she hangs out with this. She gets a call from this kid, this college kid, who is telling her about like this new mutant drug. Like these people are trying to give humans mutant abilities so that they can like keep up with mutants, I guess, and like not be as like evolutionarily disabilitied, I guess. So she's all like, okay, you be my guy in the chair, basically.
Yep.
There's always a guy in the chair. In this case, it's a non-binary in the chair. So it's different. It's different from all the other ones. And then, so Psylocke goes to a little party. She uses her psychic abilities to get inside this party. and she's all in the party. And then the people in the party start selling drugs and selling mutant children.
Yeah, auctioning them off.
Yep.
Which their math is not good on. Did you catch that?
They said...
They start the bidding at $500,000, and the bid starts going up. And they've got 5 children. And she says, I'll take them all. And they're like, okay, that'll be $2.5 million. Like, that would have been the starting bid for all of them. Don't they want to get more money?
Right?
These darn
maybe they just want to
traffickers.
maybe they don't think they can sell all of them, and they just want to get rid of all of them.
If you're a mutant child trafficker and you want to learn a little bit more how to maximize your profits, give me a call.
Hit us up.
I'll help
We'll
you
do
out.
the math for you.
We know how to do it.
I'll do the money part. You do the bad part.
But she gets some little flashbacks to when she herself was kind of trafficked, I guess, to the hand. And so she gets real triggered, like, I guess I have to be violent and save the children, which she does.
Yeah,
But one of these guys decides to take 5 of these little, like, drug patches and becomes an absolute monstrosity, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the drug patches that give you the mutant powers. I guess there's 5 different flavors.
Varieties, yeah.
And they give you 5 different types of skills. It reminds
He's
me
like-
of The Boys. I know you guys haven't seen The Boys, but at some point, you know, that you've got the soups. Those are the superheroes that people have powers. And someone comes up with a juice to make you souped up.
Oh.
So one of the main
Soup juice.
One of the main characters eventually takes it to kind of get on an even playing field because
Jack Quaid?
he's not a soup. No, the other one.
Okay, I don't know the other one. But I did hear that Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins are going to come in for the last season,
Who are they?
which are Supernatural
oh,
with with Jensen Ackles.
nice.
Yeah, they're going to guest star in that season, and it's going to be a little mini Supernatural reunion. Maybe that'll get me to watch it, but I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Back to our comic, though. She saves the kids. Takes a little bit, but she does it. She beats up the people.
Yeah, this whole series, I guess, is set to show Psylocke as the person that needs to do the bad things that the superhero team can't do. Like there's
Because the X-Men are too high and mighty.
Yeah, there's bad things happening that, and especially in her case, she cares about protecting mutant kind. So if there's something going on that's nefarious that would jeopardize, you know, the life and liberty rights of a mutant, then she's going to take care of it, kind of under the books. So that's what this series is about. Doing the dirty deeds that someone's got to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it kind of leaves you off on a not really a cliffhanger, but
A really cool panel.
yeah, she
Less panel, more full page.
she takes
Bloody
care of business.
dress.
Takes care of business and says, "All right, there's a new kid in town. I'm going to be taking names."
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about the first issue?
I'm glad I'm subscribed to it so that I can read the rest of them.
I liked it. I never really knew this character, so it was nice to get a little taste of her story.
Did you watch Daredevil?
Nope.
Not Daredevil, Deadpool. She was in Deadpool.
Oh. I don't
2.
remember.
No? First. 2.
I forget which
First. 2. 2.
One of them.
One of them. She was in one of them. No, Days of Future Past.
one. She was certainly in some of the X-Men movies.
Yeah. I think she was also in Deadpool.
Oh,
Maybe not.
She was in what was the one that
Apocalypse.
was set in Egypt? Yeah,
Apocalypse.
Age of Apocalypse.
Age of Apocalypse.
Or what is that? What it was?
I think it's just called Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
Alpacalypse.
What's Age of Apocalypse?
Age of Ultron.
That was. I think that was the. That was a story arc that happened in the comics. Or something. Now I'm not.
And they already had Age of Ultron, so they didn't want to confuse.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm kind of confused by the whole Betsy Braddock versus canon thing.
Who's Betsy?
Betsy Braddock that's the name that I've always heard Psylocke as being. They would just call her Betsy.
Oh.
You know, her friends would call her Betsy. But according to
I've never heard that.
the last panel here, or the kind of editor's notes or writer's notes.
Mm-hmm. Who is Psylocke?
Yeah, it says that for many decades, Psylocke was Betsy Braddock in Kanan's body. Now that Kanan has her body back, it's her turn to be Psylocke.
What does that even mean?
So,
Where's the comic on that?
so I think she was Betsy Braddock for many, many years, probably the years that I was reading comics, and then it got retconned into...
They decided to give her a Japanese name because she's a Japanese character, maybe?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, did you notice in the first fight sequence where she's rescuing the kid, someone goes, "She moves like a ninja." Dude, you can't just... But she actually is a ninja.
Yeah,
I thought that was silly.
they were getting a lot of words out before they were getting mind flayed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Mind
I
flayed.
don't know if that's the right term. That's the more Dungeons and Dragons term, isn't it?
This outfit was cool. The one that she had at the beginning, her little like full body suit. Because I've never seen her with her legs covered.
She's always got the leg straps.
She's always got the like swimsuit on, basically. Or she's like the Peach Momoko designed way, where she's like more traditionally dressed. Mm-hmm. Both of which are really cool because they're in Marvel Rivals. Tee-hee-hee.
And the picture in the flashback of her as a young child with the two samurai swords. Mm-hmm. That looks exactly...
Looks very Star Wars.
It looks just like the actress who played
X-23. Yeah, it does.
in Logan.
That's funny. I liked this, though. Probably not the most, like, exciting first issue, but it definitely, like, sets up... Like, it's a pretty popular character, so I don't think they're too worried about getting people in, because people are gonna buy this.
Yeah.
Especially with Marvel Rivals out.
Yeah.
Is she a favorite character in that game? A lot of people like her.
I see a lot of people play her. I don't think she's like... I don't think the meta's in the right place for her right now. But I think people... Well, with her skin, with her booty out, she's very popular.
All the female skins with their booty out.
Well, all the characters have booties. Even Venom and Groot. Arguably, Venom and Groot have the best booties in the game. It's really... that's what they did. Every character that has a booty, they gave that character a booty. So, they know what they're doing in that game. But...
Gotta make that money.
Yeah. I would say she's popular in the game. So is Spider-Man, but nobody can play him.
He's not a playable character?
No, it's just people are bad.
Oh, okay.
You see Lord Spider-Man on your team, you instantly just lose the game. Lord means you're like really good at or you've played the character a lot. So you've got a new icon that shows that you have like high mastery on this character. But like that doesn't stop people from being bad at Spider-Man. It just means they've played the character for 15 hours. But that's just my experience. Same with Jeff. People aren't good at Jeff, and people love Jeff, the land shark.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that you brought this comic to our attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more girly pops.
Well, when Magic is on Marvel Unlimited, let's do that one. I haven't read it yet, but I was a little upset that they didn't have a variant cover for this one with Marvel Rivals on it, because they have that for Magic. So I've got and I think they had it for Storm too. Maybe, because I think Storm's got a comic going right now, and
yeah, I think it's a couple issues in. The Storm one is. Yep.
Same with, I think, Scarlet Witch probably has one, because she's had a comic going for a little while now.
She always has one going on.
Yeah. she's very popular in Marvel Rivals.
Cool. Despite the fact that she went all weird in the movies.
Yeah. It's really funny because they have her base skin and then she's got a MCU skin. And they do this for a couple of the characters. It makes them look more like the actors in the MCU movies. But her base skin, her skin is darker, like a European, like an Eastern European person would be. And then her MCU skin is like 5 shades paler. It's so funny.
That's good.
They do funny things in that game.
Cool. All right, so we'll have to read some more of this. I think that's going to do it for this episode. We'll go
Tune
ahead.
in next week when we talk about the new Rohirrim movie that's out on streaming now.
Which movie is that?
The Lord of the Rings animated movie.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it's out on streaming.
I think I saw that.
Anyways.
We'll have to check that out. Yeah, but go ahead and check out this comic if you haven't checked it out yet. Let us know what you think. Hit us up at podcast at familygeekery.com, whatever our name is.
Family.
Or find us on our socials. We're pretty much everywhere at Family Geekery. Or you can call us by our first name, Family. We're on a
That's
first,
what China does.
we're on a first name basis with our fans.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for this one. We thank you as always for listening. And until next time, peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
And
Geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.